everybody, or what's up YouTube, as Trey says. It's louder than crap in here. It's 16 degrees outside. Let me know if anybody's ever heard that song before. Shout out to my cousin Luke. He actually showed me that. There's a couple songs that I like, but I just like the beat of it or whatever. But anyways, my cousin, well, golly, I don't even know, probably 20 years ago or something, he showed me that group. But what's going on YouTube? I got my thing right here, the BellLife vlogs. So I'm a little bit different today. Put it down on my feet instead of up on the top. So backstory here, golly, it's probably the beginning of November, I would say. You know, everything happened with Mom November 13th, so it was I don't know, I don't know the exact date. It was the weekend before November 13th. I just know that because everything happened with Mom on November 13th. So we were at a race. It's actually the last one of the last text messages I got from Mom, but try to stay off that subject because that's not a fun one. But so what happened at that race, I can't remember what lap it was. It was like the second or the third lap or something in that race. It was the one where Brantley wrecked. It was that race. So I was wearing a GoPro. I can't remember if it's on this channel. That race is where Brantley wrecked real bad in this race. But at that particular race, it was really real dusty in some corners and stuff, and you get this real thick powdery dust that builds up in the corners. Well, that track was a newer track, so when they were cutting the trails, they were leaving like little stumps sticking up about that tall, and it was kind of hidden by the dust. So I actually, coming into there's a right hand corner going to the right, I came in the corner hard and my front tire hit one of those little stumps, and it kind of jarred my my front end. So my front end just skipped a little bit. Well, automatically, when something like that happens, I automatically put my, I'm already in a right hand corner, so my right foot was already off the peg, and I got this stupid toothpick in, and my foot hit the ground hard, like it I don't know what, you jammed it real bad, and I kind of freaked out in the middle of the race. I was like, oh crap, because the last time I felt like that type of pain or whatever was I actually broke my left heel and 2 toes in a race, golly, back in like 2010 or 11 or whatever. But this is my right foot. So finished the race and all that stuff, and put my regular shoe back on, and I was limping around, and it was hurting really bad, but I was limping. So then everything happened with Mom, and completely didn't care about my foot at all. Obviously I'm like, well, this is not a big deal with everything else going on. So now going on, it's been over 2.5 months, 2.5, almost 3 months, and my stupid right foot is still hurting. It's weird, like when we're down cutting trails at the property, like if I step the wrong way, I can literally feel like I'm gonna rip my whole foot's gonna break off. Like it feels that brittle, and I'm like, I don't know what the heck, I don't know what's going on with it, if it was like broke and then it healed wrong, or if I got some whatever foot disease or something. I mean, there's nothing wrong with my foot physically, but I just want to know what's going on with it. I mean, I never pulling about the driveway, I never go to the doctor. I mean unless it's for videos, my freaking butt bleeding or something stupid happening, from our videos on the website. But I mean, I never go to the doctor. So I was like, park rear sense unavailable, wipe sensors. Must have some ice on the sensors. But I was just I've been talking to Amy like the past couple days. I'm like, I'd really like to know what's wrong with my foot. But then again, on the other side, with everything that happened with Mom, it's like, I don't really like going to the doctors. I don't really, it's just a horrible subject all the way around. But so anyways, Amy's not feeling real good today, so I thought, well, I'll hop in the truck and go. If you remember, I think the video's on this channel too, when Amy actually fell walking out of the front of the house. Golly, I think it was when we were painting the basement, when we were finishing the basement. She fell and hurt her arm, and we went to this place, and it turned out her elbow was broken. So, which all they could do for her is just put it in a sling or whatever, you know. But I don't know. It's probably a waste of time going over here, but I just kind of want to figure out what's going on. So I'm going to the same place where Amy went for the elbow thing. So hopefully, I don't know, they'll tell me that I came in the nick of time and they can save my foot and I don't have to amputate it. But it'll probably be more lines of, yeah, you just sprained it really bad and it's still just healing. It's doing all it can do. Just take some ibuprofen every 3 or 4 hours, you know. That's why I hate coming to the doctor, because it's always something like that. But anyways, leave a comment down below if you guys all think the same way about the going to the doctor. You know, it's like when I get a cold, you know, whatever, your throat hurts and I'm, you know, coughing and hacking or whatever. Normally the protocol for that for me is Dayquil and NyQuil, you know, until it goes away. I get a little bit of a sore throat now, until that goes away, and then move on, you know. But all right, enough rambling. We're headed that way now, so be back in a second. And we're here. I guess let's go see what they have to say. I don't know if I should bring this. Probably should bring a camera in. They'll think I'm crazy. So be back. Well, we're in the room. I'm on the phone. First time doing an x-ray. That was different on my foot, but waiting on, I guess, the doctor to come in now. I really hope there is something a little bit wrong, so I didn't make a clown decision coming in here. There's probably nothing wrong. You just sprain your ankle. Take some ibuprofen. You'll be all right. We'll see, I guess. All right, I didn't want to pull the phone out and start recording him while he was talking or whatever, but I guess it turns out, so the bone that goes, like, you know, if you look down or whatever on your ankles, like that goes up the side of your leg, whatever that's called. It's either the fibula or the tibula. I don't know which one it was. It's not the shin bone, it's the other one. My ankle, not my ankle, but, and the battery went dead. So this freaking thing, one thing after another. But so not the big shin bone, it's the bone to the, I don't know, it's either the tibia or the fibula, the whatever, the bone that goes up from your ankle. I don't know what that, whatever he calls it. It's this one right here. So it's like, here's your ankle right there, and it's this bone right up here, not this bone, the side bone. So it turns out, I guess I must have broke that that weekend of that race. So did the x-ray and all that kind of stuff, and he was looking at the x-ray, and there's some cloudy stuff, I guess, down in my ankle that he's not sure what that is. So he ordered a CT scan. So I guess the hospital is supposed to call me and then schedule the CT scan, and then supposed to go do the CT scan and then go back to this place so he can go over the results. So trying to figure out this cloudiness in my ankle or whatever. So honestly, the only thing that I know from that whole trip is that I guess I broke my leg. So that would explain why it's hurting, right? But so I guess we'll go to the next part of this and figure out when they call, and we'll be back.